gets me into another point that I wanted to speak on, which was having the decency to ask your fellow man, is everything okay?
Yeah.
But actually taking the time to either, as
Dig
a last
deep.
resort, as a last resort, phone call.
Okay.
First resort, meeting them in person.
Right.
The reason I say that is because when I talk to you personally now,
Yeah.
and I ask you,
Yeah.
is everything okay?
Yeah.
I don't know you entirely I don't know you for 10 plus years.
Right.
But I can most certainly tell if you're bullshitting me.
Yeah.
Only because micro expressions that you make with your face.
You're really good at reading body language.
Exactly. Not everybody is.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't have to be rocket science.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If you get in front of a person
Yeah.
and you do it more and more, you'll start to realize, okay, this person did this and they were lying. So it's just the decency, bro.
No. I agree. I'm just gonna say on my perspective, from me consulting people, the issue is most people are non-confrontational, so they don't even want to be in this position where we're face to face and where someone can be read, and that's where the world of social media, where they'll text you whatever, say, hey, you good? And then you say, yeah, I'm fine, and then like, all right, on to the next one. It's the same thing when I think about Instagram or like Facebook. All you do is scroll through your feed and like, okay, this person's doing that person that. They're doing good. But they don't realize the person behind the screen may not be good at that certain point in time.
Most of them are not.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Right.
And it's a contradiction. Because those that preach that they want more vulnerability are the ones that are not giving it.
Facts.
So it's like, how do you expect for me to be when you're shutting me off when I'm asking you a simple question because I fucking care?
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. You'll be so fucking surprised how many people are going through something.
Yeah.
Most times somebody's always going through something, whether it be financial issues.
Right.
The list goes on.
Right.
But you ask that one question, I guarantee you, that person, if you know that person,
yeah,
you're going to be able to pick up on some shit, even if they're lying. But you're going to be able to ask those questions, those uncomfortable questions.
Yeah.
Or if not, you can just be like me, be fucking blunt and just be like, you're bullshitting me.
Right.
Like, I know you are.
Yeah.
And if not, I had a recent experience where, and not to get all religious on you or, but I believe in God.
Uh-huh.
And I had a spiritual experience where, for me, I was talking to somebody, and I promise you, I had no intention on ever even asking them this or speaking on this subject, but I did, and it came out of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
And for me, I was saying that, I was like, that's the Spirit speaking through me.
Okay. I
was like, it's not me talking. I was like, this is all Him. I give all grace to Him because of the, what is it called when you have like an epiphany?
Yeah.
And it just came in that moment, and I just asked. And I swear to you, everything before that moment was brushed off. Like a,
What you asked?
Everything I was asking as far as like, you good? Or if not, like I was explaining to myself like, well, the reason I think such and such, or the reason, I wanted to talk to you is because of experience that I've seen you display and so on and so forth. That's the shit that I was talking on.
But then he shut you off as soon as you started talking like that.
Those are kind of telltale signs those are telltale signs of somebody, for me at least, that's brushing you off. Is
one word responses?
No, but like just back to back, like
Okay.
Like they don't let you get much out.
Yeah.
I've known two people. I know one in particular that does it a lot.
They don't want you to dig deeper into whatever the issue is. Okay.
Exactly. So for me, it's like, I know what you're doing, and I'm gonna give you the liberty. I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm not gonna continue to poke at you.
Yeah.
But you're ultimately gonna pay the price for what you're doing.
Right.
Not to me. You're not hurting my feelings by doing that.
Right.
But it's unfortunate because I know you have a family. Right. I know you're married. I know you have kids. And I can't help but to think that those around you are suffering because of what you're not doing.
Right.
And the biggest point that I want to drive home, man, is just ask your fellow man how they're doing.
Right.
Because mental health is a huge issue that we all are aware of, but that we pay the least amount of mind to.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because a lot of people are quick to go to social media and say, man, I'm anxious right now. Or, or I suffer from anxiety, or I suffer from depression.
Like, not to call anybody out, but it's almost used as a cop-out.
It is.
And that's what's making it an issue, a bigger issue.
And they almost feel as though they're helpless, and it's a cry for help essentially when you take it to social media.
But they don't even want help. That's the issue.
Exactly. So it's like, what do you really want? Do you just want the dopamine rush from people asking you?
Right.
And you want to feel
attention.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Attention.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like people aren't taking the right approaches. And this isn't, when I say people, I'm speaking on past experiences. This was me in the past.
Yeah.
This isn't me just fucking pointing the finger and acting like I'm on a high horse and like I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that multiple times to the point where it got me to a point where I never wanted to come back.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's just like when I speak on shit, I speak on it so passionately.
Yeah.
Because I've been there.
Right.
And I'm not sitting here feeding you some bullshit lies. I'm putting out relevant content, or I'm putting out, fucking heart-to-heart conversations because I mean it. I want to take that time with you to fucking make sure that you're okay.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you're not, that's ultimately going to transcend
to the people around you.
And it's going to come back to me.
Okay. Yeah, because he's in your circle.
Exactly.
Or she.
So not for one moment do I want you to feel like that. And I know everybody has to go through their down days.
Right.
Everybody has those.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But it's a matter of how you get back to your regular self, back to,
homeostasis.
Exactly,
balance.
dog. I swear to you, I was just about to say that.
We're on the same level. But let me give you a solution, or let me say my personal solution to it. And it's something that I've been doing recently that I've gotten mixed responses, but I feel like it's all for the better. Mm-hmm. I think the personal issue when someone asks somebody else, would you say, how are you, or how are you doing, or are you good?
Everything okay?
Yeah, is everything okay? I've stopped saying how are you to people who ask me how am I, if I don't have the time to actually go deep with it. So people have learned to either respect my time or to realize when I do ask a question or when I do speak to them, something valuable is coming. Tell me what you think about that as a solution.
Can you give me an example?
So I'm in my office. Mm-hmm. All I really want to do in my office when I first get there, I want to sit down. I want to get comfortable. Mm-hmm. I want to settle in. As I'm walking past somebody, I say, all I say is good morning now. Mm-hmm. But previously I'd be like, oh, hey, hi, how are you? And then I would hear good. And then they would ask me back, hey, how are you? Or how about you? Good. But then I also realized that is the fakest answer I've ever heard. Like, okay. Until maybe a couple times, I would get maybe like, oh, I'm tired. Like, okay. But then I know if I don't have time, I just need to go to my desk. I need to clock in, or I need to do work as soon as I get to work, that I don't have time. Like, I would love to dig deeper and talk about whatever's going on. But to me, it's almost disrespectful to like ask someone how they're doing and not let them vent.
Understood. And
yeah, so I just stopped.
To touch on that, I think that there's a time and place for that.
What do you mean?
As in
cordial? Being cordial with just asking?
Yes and no. The reason I say no is meaning that there's a time and place for that. So, for example, I make it a priority, and I can say that blessed in that aspect that I can pick up on people.
Yeah.
And pick up on just their body language and just their tone of voice to where it'll distinguish whether or not I take the time or I don't.
Okay.
And that's just having a fucking heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I have no heart.
No, it's not to say that, because you know what's funny?
Yeah.
To touch on what you said as far as saying the generic response of
good,
or the,
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't. When people ask me,
yeah.
I give you the genuine fucking answer.
Right.
I swear to you.
Even with people you don't really know?
No.
Okay.
I haven't.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't. I don't give them the honest answer because I don't know them like that. So I take that back. I'll say this. I'm genuine with the people that mean most to me.
Yeah.
So with that said.
There you go.
And that means coworkers or whomever, because before I wasn't open to book. Now to an extent I am. meaning that if I'm not good, like, but I'm really not.
Yeah.
And they'll ask, like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
And
You
to
don't
me-
want to like open a can of worms for someone and just like
Exactly.
Whoa.
So I'll give them the gist of what's going on, and
Yeah.
then I'll give them the liberty of exiting the conversation by
Right.
saying, "We'll just catch up later."